right, so we're going now, and I have the wonderful logo that you created for me in the first frame. So yeah,
Oh.
yeah, the big one on the wall that's out in the hallway.
Ah. Well,
Yeah,
because I created two.
well I know, but
So,
I just put that one, and we'll come over here to the other one, and
uh,
they're very spectacular logos. Anyways, so as I was spewing on about just like 5 minutes ago, before I decided to put this together. So, as we all know, that Virtual Secrets is no more after this past Sunday,
yeah.
and
Boo.
I know it's boo. And one of the things that I commented on was somebody that is trying to kind of do a radio program like what I've been doing here for what 2 years now.
We haven't been doing it for 2 years. I think we hit our year.
Have we hit a year? I'd have to look to
Yeah.
see where we're
I
at
don't
on
know.
that.
Either way,
I know, but we've been doing it a while and trying to get people to outside of their anonymity or wow, that sounded terrible.
anonymity.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. So because nobody's gonna come forward. I mean, you and I throw ourselves out there with this shit, and and all the BS that we've been through in the last year, and then some, and it seems like everybody gets butthurt when you call them out, especially when they know
Which,
who it comes as what.
hold on, time out,
I stopped.
pause.
I stopped.
Okay,
I stopped.
okay.
You gotta be a little
No, you
quicker.
didn't, because you're still going.
Okay, go ahead.
Shush.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, shut up.
Go for it.
Anyways, oh my God, stop it. Anyways, speaking of anonymity, because I can say that word, you can't. Haha.
Fuck up.
Anyways, so in case you haven't caught on the description bar of the last two videos, I did actually create a form on Google, completely anonymous. You don't have to put in your email address or anything like that. So you're welcome to put anything on there that you want, any suggestions, any, comments, whatever. And we won't know who you are unless you want to give your name. Then that's all up to you.
It doesn't
But yeah,
matter. It doesn't matter.
completely anonymous. Well,
It,
I'm just saying if anybody watches this and has been too scared to say anything because they were worried that we were going to call out their name, well, there you go. It's on there. It's in the description box down below. So feel free to use it to your heart's content. All right,
yes,
now you can continue.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, we've made a lot of enemies and calling out on their bullshit. So yeah, that's kind of thing. But like on Virtual Secrets, when I came across that post for that tea time, and I made that comment about it, and then we went and looked for it.
Do I
Um,
need to go back and look for your comment again?
no, 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 no. I'm not even gonna quote my comment because it
Oh,
was just my
okay.
comment. So the thing that's why I was saying we've been doing this and doing the same thing, and we've only been able to get like what 3 or 4 people here, and
Mm, go ahead, keep talking. I'm counting.
oh, so the thing is that with this post, we know that the the tea time resident is only like a week old, and so we went on YouTube trying to find a video. Nothing. I know that there is somebody else that makes. Um, they sit on a couch and there's two of them, and I can't remember who they were, but I think I watched 30 seconds of it and I was just kind of like, all right, no thanks, and I'm not watching the view here.
I don't know. I mean, it's cozy. You've watched one of the podcast thingies that's on YouTube that I watch periodically,
Well,
talking
if
about
you,
the
I mean,
women's bonus hole. If you
yes,
remember
yes.
that one.
If you want,
You know,
if you want, we can set up another room, or in the other on the other part of the guitar, we can set up two lounge chairs and some microphones and just kind of make it look like the same thing. Have a fake fireplace, the whole works. If that's, I mean, I only threw this together because, well, it was kind of a thrown together thing, and
yeah, and you haven't really settled on final table decoration or whatever. So,
no,
but
no,
yeah,
I
I
haven't.
mean, I think it would, you know. change up, the view a little bit if we did do that every once in a while. Like we've mentioned multiple times of recording while we're doing something else, whether it's, during winter time, and I know they have those sleigh ride things at the different Sims, us sitting in that and
Well,
chatting
anyways,
away.
getting back to the thing at hand that I was talking about.
Yes,
So
so back to your tea time.
we went and looked for. I've been trying to find the video, the YouTube for it. Just as no, I mean, so we went there tonight, and it's at Big Daddy's. Is it Big Daddy's? No,
No, it's not Big Daddy's.
it's something. Daddy's
Let
something.
me bring it up again.
It's a BDSM sim, so it's like, okay, that's interesting.
Daddy's Lounge.
Yeah,
It is a BDSM voice chat beach thing.
but
I
there's
don't know. They've
but
got a club.
the club was
So,
empty though when we went there, so it's kind of like
well,
okay.
yes, the club was empty. Supposedly they're going to have live singers, or I don't know. I just kind of
Yeah.
briefly looked over it because,
Uh,
like you were saying
I
before we started,
yeah.
they're probably just wanting to do this as a way to pull traffic to their club.
Yeah, I mentioned that. But I'm gonna say right now as a disclaimer, I don't know either one of them, um, and this is not the not our normal call out that we've done for previous other places that we've been involved with and their shenanigans, But I mean, if you're gonna make a post, especially in Virtual Secrets, I mean, come on, you got to give it more context of how you can look these people up, and that big word that I can't say because you know
Anonymity.
that's the word. Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to come out from the shadows. Everybody's a keyboard warrior, and that's for sure. It's the way it is. You know, it's like everybody's actions are their own, including mine and yours and stuff like that. I mean, it's we've gotten ourselves banned and blocked and all kinds of stuff from places, and I just find it hilarious still. You know,
Yep, banned, blocked, muted, all the things. Whether it be the land, the groups,
yeah,
the
but
actual people.
I
Yeah.
will I should have touched on this too when I got those two notices from Azure Islands about um, Twisted Rose's freaking pay the rent crap, and she must know who I was because she was very cold to me. I think her name was April. I can't remember. But she was very cold to me in her text messages when, especially when I told her, I says, I'll pay the rent if you just give me the land. Oh, I got to get Mercy's permission, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, then we went over there and, excuse me.
Yeah, probably within an hour after her talking to you, the land was back under her name
Oh,
and
no, 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 no. It was under her name that morning. Remember, it was
oh.
like 8 a.m. SLT. So,
Yeah, yeah. You talked to her what, Friday night, and
yep,
then Saturday morning it
it was
was
up
up
for
for
sale.
sale and
Yep.
yep.
And
So,
she hasn't contacted me to see if I wanted the land. I really don't. I just wanted to do some sinister shit, but it's it's whatever. But
mm,
that's here nor there. I mean, I've been too busy popping around other places and looking at stuff on my other Avi. So,
well, why would you even want to waste the money on that when, the land that we found and started on was so much cheaper?
oh, yeah, well, that's because she wasn't fully in control. And then she wanted to I think the first one was adult too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
was
was.
adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was adult. It was a quarter sim.
Yeah. Well,
She wanted bigger. Well, she decided to move off to another company that charges more. So whatever, fine, pay more.
yeah.
Wasn't a smart business move, but well, there were a lot of not smart business moves. Um, you
uh,
being the owner and not wanting to do anything, but have your managers do absolutely everything.
I mean, every time I was there under my alt, and not the two that she banned.
God.
It was like there was like nobody ever there. I remember the last time I was there, it said there's supposed to be a DJ here. There's nobody here. What the hell? So I was like, whatever. Okay, but anyways, that's what that was the topic of the last episode. Did by
Mm-hmm.
Felicia, but there's other things that you want to touch on that come up on that used to come up on Virtual Secrets, which is now the new thing with what's his name, Patch.
Oh, well, like I said, I wanted to do a little more research and have more things at hand to go over all of that. Because it's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of stores are hopping ship from Casper Vind, and because Casper Vind is owned by Linden Labs,
Well, yeah, it is.
and the guy that created Casper Vind, I guess, is Linden, and yeah, there's a lot there. And definitely it does take some compiling of information to be put together to really talk about because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
So anyway,
and I thought,
we can cover that. I mean, there's so much other stuff that we can cover. I mean, we still gotta cover maybe some more touch on some more of what you have your Discord set at.
oh my, hi there. Is it? Hi there. Yeah, hi there, you crocodile tears, sharded soulless bitch. Yep, there's that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I mean, but it is what it is, and
It is.
I kind of enjoy doing this more. When we have the time because we don't have time to edit. We just do this all in one sitting, and because I have life outside of this and work, and you do too.
Well, yes, I do.
Yep.
I do, especially since I have corporate in the office. Woohoo!
Yeah.
And I get
Well,
to meet with them first thing tomorrow morning.
I just have this spectacular house that I just purchased. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. So, but yeah, and I thought I would kind of touch on some of, I guess, me going around as a tiny for a short time, and yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea. I mean, you drive the school bus, so
Oh, it doesn't
or
matter. I
the
mean,
short bus.
you're still the first passenger and monitor, and kind of you can throw your own ideas out there. I mean, I'll let you go have at it.
So, but yeah. So maybe at some point we'll do a video on that. I know it'll probably be kind of old news when we get around to it, but I don't think that it's something that should be let go.
No, no. I mean, we cover a lot of things that have been on Virtual Secrets, just like somebody we know who's now partner to somebody from one of the terrible role playing sims. I'm not going to mention her name.
I'm trying to remember. Oh. Now I remember. It
Not.
took a second
Yeah.
for me to remember.
Yeah.
Not partnered yet.
Oh, I thought.
Just on Facebook.
Ah.
Just on Facebook. But not in world yet.
Oh, okay.
Um, but yeah. Uh, yeah.
I mean, we.
Please, for the love of God, stay away from the family RP Sims. They are absolute trash. They are absolute
I know
trash
they
and so much drama.
as
And
as we've read and seen. It's like every week. I remember I would sit there and go, "What the hell? Why do these exist if they're so bad?" But you know, it's like
I mean,
certain clubs the same way. But
well, but I mean, there's still like the long-standing RP Sims, which those have dramatically gone downhill too as far as participation from what I've seen just by looking at the Sims. Like Cracked In. That's been around for a long time. I don't know if you've ever heard of Cracked In.
I've heard of it because I remember I have somebody on my friends list who hasn't been on in probably about 10 years, and she used to do. She used to be over to Crack then.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I mean, you really had to have started it way early on
Hmm.
for it really to take any, footing. But
Well, if you remember
because
correctly, back um, when True Blood was a huge thing, there
hmm
was a role play for True Blood, and I don't even think that's around anymore.
probably not.
That
I
was a
mean,
huge
there's
thing.
still the Game of Thrones RP Sims, which those have been quite a few times on Virtual Secrets being absolute trash. I mean, I did Gore RP, GOR, not GORE.
Well,
Even though they're both kind of, yeah, they kind of sometimes go hand in hand if you get into a weird RP situation.
well, as you know,
Um,
with most of these RP sims that we've seen on Virtual Secrets and stuff like that, it's like people we've run into working for clubs. It's like they change the rules which would benefit them. You know,
hmm
it's like a dictatorship. I mean, it's like I pay the bills and I do this and I do that, and you just follow my rules to the letter. Blah blah blah. If you don't like it, then you're gonna be blackballed out of here. Blah blah blah. This is the shit that
right,
we've run into too. It's like one minute everything's hunky dory, and then boom, they change something and you don't agree with it. And even though you are paying some of the bills, it's kind of like, well, there's the door. I'm like, all right, well, you said you weren't going to go this direction, but never mind. That's a whole different story.
yeah. Either way, it's just a huge mess of drama, and especially the family, because you are bringing in people that are acting as children, and that's a whole mess of drama there.
where
God.
where isn't drama? I mean, come on.
Well, I know, but it gets into, it gets into the area of what I wanted to talk about later.
Don't you remember the
The
if
cash grab.
you just look at your our memes? They're like stir the pot, like
Right.
you stir the pot because you just like to stir the pot to see what comes to the surface.
Well, but you've got the cash grab kind of thing with people that are playing the um child avatars.
Yeah.
I know quite a few that would, if they would get some kind of like allowance, they would turn around and send it to their adult alt that their family doesn't know about,
Well, this
and
is
then
it.
they up and disappear.
It's the same thing a few years ago when I was doing the whole adoption thing, and you adopt these people's child avies,
Oh, I
and
didn't know that you got into that.
that's with somebody else. Yes, yeah.
Uh,
I
Interesting.
I thought it was kind of bizarre, and
Uh,
it was kind of weird because then you know they would log on. It's the same thing you ran into with Tazzy and CW. They did the same thing with a couple of people.
mm-hmm.
So there you go.
But yeah, I did that and everything. That's how I ended up kind of with my SL parents.
Yeah.
And I didn't stay little for very long because it was very hard to stay in character
We still gotta
around
get
dad.
we still gotta get nerd over here. I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
need
know
to
if
get dad on.
I don't know if I want to have a 3 hour show of him just going crazy, but
That would probably be one where I would need some video editing software because he will go on forever. Um, well, because you were there the other night when I had mentioned, there have been plenty of times where I have tried to have a short conversation with him and be like,
yep, you were
"Okay,
there.
Dad,
Yep,
I gotta go make dinner, or I gotta get ready for bed because work's coming in the morning." And
yep.
he's like, "Okay, okay," and then he starts talking again about something else, and it's just, yeah, it's the Midwest goodbye.
Even though they
I
live
don't know
in
if
the
you've heard
South.
about the Midwest. I don't know if you've heard about the Midwest goodbye, that there's like 13 stages of saying goodbye.
I've heard of
It's
it,
freaking
and
hilarious.
I've run into it when I drove truck. And I remember a couple people. I'm like, "Don't you shut the fuck up?" And I would just walk away from them. And
It's freaking hilarious because it's true.
I know, but see, say goodbye here because I live in the Northeast. So the thing is, things are different here. As you've,
I know, you're goodbye and you walk out.
yeah, that's about it too.
You're lucky if you get an I love you bye.
I see ya out the door. Go.
Yeah.
No
See
big
ya.
deal.
Uh,
Yeah,
yep.
and that's the way it is. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna say your spiel, and we'll get off of this. Maybe get it posted tonight. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all I can say is good luck tea time. best of luck to you.
I think it's going to be a lot of talking about BDSM shit, but that's just my
Maybe,
opinion. You know.
maybe. But anyways, so be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. If you don't want to comment down below, be sure to check the description box for all of the links, like the anonymous posting form on Google, our
Hmm.
SL names if you want to contact us, Discord, Facebook. There's all kinds of stuff on there.
Yep.
So
We
just
don't
check it out.
we don't hide the fact of who we are. No.
Nope, we don't need to create alts to,
No.
file things. Nope.
No. So the thing is that as soon as you land here in Woolly Bear, it tells us who to get a hold of. So yep, there you go.
Hmm.
There's everything here that tells you that. So yeah,
Yay for my little bit of knowledge of scripting.
yep, that kind of helped out. Anyways, this was episode 40, and until next time, say
See
bye.
ya.
Say bye.
Bye.